Hello there. Yeah, obviously gotta put the camera up a little bit. Alright. So today, we're gonna be doing the first programming stream in a while. And we're just gonna be doing something small. This should just be like an hour-long stream. We're just gonna make a small shader. Some sort of, I don't know, some sort of art scene or something. Alright, and I'm actually finding the microphone's a bit quiet. I don't know what's happening with that. Well, we'll see. Windows just seems to change the volume itself, so I think it'll be fine anyways. Let's get to it. So I'm just using my little local shader editor, shader view. Great. I have so many shaders here now that I'm just creating a whole new folder. I'm gonna try and do a shader each day. Oh wait, what I should actually do is I have a blank right here, blank.glsl. Shader, take that in and use that to start. Alright, so there we go. The blank is just a green screen, like green is good to go. So this is super simple. So this program, this is actually a work in progress program I wrote in C. I actually worked on it on stream a while back, like 2 weeks ago. I was trying to make add an audio visualizer. It somewhat works right now, but it I definitely can improve it. I've been meaning to improve that for a while, but loads in GLSL shaders, version 3.2. You can load in multiple passes, that's what the 0 is there. You can set a whole bunch of options, like frame rate, you can capture the image. Let me just list the functions here. You can set the window width and height, frame rate, rendering delay, which is like path tracing combining frames, start and stop the rendering, multiple passes. You can actually load in JSON data as uniform data, load in uniform data and textures, material ID and path. I have this JSON material system in my engine. Goddamn unreleased engine. I've just decided I'm just gonna release the code for all this C code. I have all this code I've been saying that I need to finish for a while. It's never gonna be finished. I'm just gonna I already have like 20 examples here that's really good. I just need to fix these up a bit more, and I'm just gonna release this. Even if it's not ready, it's still useful. The one thing I also want to finish for that is the neural network, which is kind of key. Oh, there's some neural network programming I really want to do. I have a whole bunch of programming stuff just stacked up, and honestly, I want to make streams out of it. I think it's so good to do this stuff. I have a record of it, like a whole video recording afterwards that I upload to YouTube. I think it's like a great way to just record the code, besides just like the text itself. So, I've been thinking about what we're going to do today to start. I want to do something pretty simple. So, we're just going to do particles. This is really bad to do in shaders, but I've decided this is about art. It's not about being the fastest, most optimized solution. It's about being pretty. Or looking cool. So we're just going to create a giant for loop or something like that. See, first of all, we got to decide how we want to do this. Do we want to have colors in the particles? I think just black and white particles to begin is a really good thing. So we're going to do a for loop here. And actually, I think I'm going to do floats because that's what works best. GPUs. This is what I was talking about, what's normally really bad. This is not optimized at all. This is not how you're supposed to render particles. It's just looping through them all in a fragment shader. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. This actually is making me think though, wait. What about processing them in like the vertex shader? That might actually be better. But then that depends on how many output. How many output limit on output variables. There's they're vertex to fragment variables. I don't know what they're called. Max out attributes. Wait, no, that's not an attribute. Or varying. Sometimes called varying. Max varying. This is the complete opposite of what I was talking about. So here we go. Max number of varying. And GLSL, yes. Oh, you can actually go max varying vectors. Hey, said who? So yeah, you can only do like 8, so I definitely can't calculate particle positions there. So we're just gonna do a loop where we calculate each particle position. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're just gonna do a nice giant. I'm just gonna do a nice giant map2 with custom sine and cosine inputs. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I gotta think about this though. Hey Donho. Okay, yeah. So now okay. So each of these particles is gonna have a random seed, and I'm gonna multiply it by this screwed up matrix that should send it all over the place. So I need a random function here. I'm just gonna use the random function I just in this. Oh, wait. I could also take part of the hash and feed it into there. I'm probably going to do that. I'm just going to try this to start, see how this looks, and then... Alright, so now we have the position, we've got our UV, we're actually going to make this aspect correct right here by doing times screen X divided by screen Y. So then here we're just going to sum all the particles using this, the length here is going to be the distance to the particle. P minus UV, particle position minus UV, length of that, minus, and then however fast we want it to attenuate. So we're multiplying it by here at the 20. Good. And then how bright we want the particles to be. Oh, this is okay. So this is the part. I guess I'm just going to do additive particles. Yeah, just additive. So I can just actually scale it all at the end here. That's times like 0.01. Okay, let's see how this looks. Error, undefined variable for article. Wait, did I didn't copy that. Oops. Oh my god. Why didn't I put it right here? That's where you put it. Error P conflicts with crude. Oh, I'm yeah, it does conflict. You're right, compiler. I'll just name it Q. Backwards P. Okay, that's a really messed up matrix. Particles are just going in a line. What am I missing from this? There's something I'm missing from this. So first of all, it's only going from 0 to 1 and not negative. The sign. Oh, actually it is spreading out. Look at that. And let me see how's the frame rate. Oh, okay. Man, I'm honestly impressed. Like, it's actually handling this really well. Going too slow though. Let's speed it up. Oh no. Oh no, it froze. Okay, we're closing it and restarting. Oh, there we go. Just doing 15 FPS just so hopefully it doesn't slow down again. Oh, there it goes, rotating. Yeah, so there's our skewed matrix. Well, let's see this. It's okay. I can first of all ramp up the particle. Okay, so way too many of them go outward. So first of all, I'm going to make this go from -1 to 1. I'm going to scale it out over time. And I need to make this faster. Now it's too bright. Oh, that's cool. It's like pseudo 3D. It kind of looks like a 3D rotating plane of particles once you like once you start like tracking it with your eyes. That's interesting. Okay, so this is what I'm getting at. So my whole idea is this is just about making something look cool. I honestly don't give a shit about optimization. Like going up here to 10,000 particles. Who cares, man? I mean, actually, OBS might care. Let's see, does OBS drop frames? You can see it's lagging. But is it dropping frames? Doing 11 FPS? Yeah, it's dropping frames. Let's see if it can hold 1 FPS. Oh yeah, it can hold 1 FPS. There we go. Alright, so now we need to make use of these 10,000 particles. This is a really bad use of 10,000 particles. Like a really, really bad use. I'm sorry, particles. I wasted you. Oh, there's so many things you can do when you just have these discrete points of particles. What do I want to do? So like, for example, I can just do normal expanding particles from the center. Like that. Oh, it's not completely random. This is actually a good test. You can see lines in the particles. So we're going to do... we're going to increase or decrease the size of the particles. Try and make this more random. Trying to get rid of some warning in your library. What kind of warning? Oh, there we go. Still got the lines in the particles. Good staying this longer, gotta drive home later. Have a safe drive, Dono. And I mean, I upload all these streams, so you could watch them whenever. And I guarantee I'm gonna be doing stuff like this a lot more, so I'll see you around. You know what? I don't mind these lines in the particles. They're not bad. I also wonder, maybe I just switched the coordinates that I use? Oh yeah, switching the coordinates makes it a bit better. Pretty sure I just need a big value in there as well, like that. W is definitely worse. Yeah, I'm probably stupid doing all the .111s. I suck at generating numbers for seeds. Nice, Dono. Maybe I'll check it out. Demos using a math library, but not much you can do without matrices. Yeah, matrices working. Nice. Yeah, matrices are a huge part. We're just gonna try big numbers here. Have a good one, Dono. Oh no, that's horrible. That is horrible. The issue is I'm just using a single value P to seed from. That's a hard part. Show you my code in a bit. Alright. You know what, this actually might not be bad depending on what I'm trying to go for, having these patterns in it. Keep them in then. Maybe if I do P plus 0.5. No. Damn it. Oh my god, it's so hard to generate a seed from a single value. You know what, maybe my function here is just completely screwed. Fix the one, nice. Alright, we're trying the exact same... Oh my god, I'm an absolute moron. I did not think this through. The R4 points, it's literally generated points. It's R4 points because it's a 4-dimensional point. Using it for a 4-dimensional hash. I'm an absolute moron. There's R2. This actual article, the main part of it is actually on R2, 2-dimensional point sampling. Derp. Right here, right in 2 dimensions. Here we go. D equals 2. Can I copy that? No, apparently it's math. Because it's here it is. So then, why am I trying to generate like a fucking real value for hash when the R4 point is set to take in discrete point indexes? N is the point index. So now I'm just gonna do vec2 R2. You know what? I can just inline it right here. P plus 0.5 wrapped in fract. Oh wait. Oh yeah. 0.5 plus P times 1 divided by R2 and then multiplied by R2. And this actually works best in 2 dimensions. The R4 point sampling is actually a lot worse than the R2. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. There we go. Alright, so now let's try spinning those particles around in a grid. They're dancing. Alright. How am I gonna do something better? Right now I'm just doing time. All the particles are the same. Oh yeah, so I actually did want to do the R4 point sampling. Just for this. You know what I can do though? I can do the 3-dimensional one and then offset time. Easily shift this to the 3D version. There we go. And yeah, sorry said who, I'm not gonna have time to fully read through that or like actually give it a good look through right now while I'm doing this. Oh, actually, this could be time times e.z. Let's see though. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about. And you know what? I think this would actually look way better if I just did inverse square root like this. So I made it look like actual light. This might actually make it look like volumetric. Oh god, that's honestly way too bright. Oh yeah, this is gonna look crazy. I can already tell. I think this would actually look better as well with a little bit of a gamma correct. Maybe the opposite, we'll see. What if I did this? Oh, yeah. That's nice. Let's pop that up into a nice big window. How's the FPS looking? Holding up. I think, first of all, I can make it a little bit brighter. Okay, and it is lagging a little bit. No, I'm not dropping frames. It is only going at 50 FPS instead of 60 though. That's almost a bit too bright now. You know what I just realized? This actually works fine as a square window, because the particles really stay in a square. Looks a bit too square. Yeah, that's the thing. The way to fix that would be to add like almost an aspect skew or make it wider more, but I almost feel like it's made to be like a circular, which is like almost like a square or 1-to-1 aspect. Okay, I'm gonna try the other way still just to see. Kind of like deterministic particle. Yeah, it's like stateless right here. Just as moving it around with a chaotic matrix. Oh god, that's way too bright. That's way too dim. These curves like sine waves. Yeah, that would actually give an insanely cool effect if I made each of one of these a wave that could interfere with each other. You know, I'm gonna try something. I actually use P instead of the random value. Whoa, what is happening? I don't know what they're doing by going over there. You make me want to do some shaders right now. I don't know why they're flying over there. I think maybe what they're doing is they're... Oh, they're insanely different is what's happening. Here we go. So I think, yeah, making it based on P gives them much more direction. Alright, so now I'm going to try E plus U times that. Times time. So the time is going to be different for each particle as well, the time scale. Maybe slow down the time a little bit too. Once I finish this Chris library, let's make my head work. I want to do stuff like this and make it sit, or just 3D graphics in general. Have you made a game? Try making a game. Oh yeah, making it slower is probably going to be way better. I think it's better. Oh, that's like... Oh, interesting. That makes it way easier to see. I almost like that, where they almost look like orbs, or like a blurry depth of field. Try this with fast time. Oh yeah, I like that. You can actually track where the particles are going. Yeah, it does look like smoke. I want to make it a bit less biased, so I'm going to do that, so there won't be particles moving super slow. Oh yeah. So I also might do a bit of a... The matrix almost seems like it's simulating depth. Really interesting. Like it's not focused. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Do my own version of the meanwhile on Shader Toy, and yeah, you can always follow along. I feel like actually adding a bit of a feedback Adding a little feedback effect would actually be amazing to this, so you can actually track the particles a bit more. Zoom less far out. I guess I'm going to pack the actual pixel position also in here, so I have an easy way of sampling. I can just do texel fetch on the exact pixel position. Just going to do a little blur to start. Wait a second. Hold on. There we go. I forgot I still have options set. Oh no, is this broken? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna need to reset the options. Options 0, JSON data. I don't remember if it's... Yeah, okay, setting it to null. Hard to tell, does that have feedback in it? I don't think it does. No, I don't think... did I get this wrong? Is it not called buffer? Oh, buffer 0 as a number. Man, I haven't... this is why I need to do this shader programming each day, so I don't forget this stuff. It's not a huge deal if I do forget it though. There we go. So now you can see it's way brighter. It mixes together like an actual smoke almost. Oh yeah, that's wicked. No, it definitely looks good with that blur there. I feel like there might actually be too much particles. That definitely looks like smoke right now. I'm just thinking, there's definitely some stuff I can do to make this look cooler, but what? Maybe some lighting. I almost like want to add some shading or some darkening in places. Like, what if I actually subtracted a little bit here as well? I'm gonna try less particles while I'm thinking about that. Yeah, that probably actually made it easier to see what the particles are actually doing. Unless I do this. Okay, so actually what I want is I don't want all these particles centered around the center there. Yeah, I like this. Maybe if I can make them a bit more, not sure if faster or slower or better. Screw it, for science, we're doing 10,000. Alright, we're gonna wean the FPS up. See how much we can get before it's... Oh my god, it's only 20 FPS on OBS. Yeah, so 10k particles is a lot. Yeah, it's not registering dropped frames. Apparently it doesn't register when the FPS just goes down. Hmm. You know, I'm actually thinking of doing this as interfering sine waves. Let me just try lowering the time. I believe as it gets faster, it starts breaking up. I don't know if maybe if I do like 1,000 plus. Ah. Okay, we're gonna try it. So, this is just, this is wave interference. It creates an absolutely insane pattern. I'm not going to do any mixing on this or anything to start. Effect 2, effect 4. .xy. Oh god, yep, okay, that's... First of all, it's probably moving way too fast. This might just make blue noise or something like it. Yeah. I should have... Maybe actually if I multiply this by that. That's actually what I should have done. I should have kept this. And then just multiply it by wave.
Heard this song on the radio the other day. And the guy was singing that his...
So now these should, through the sine wave, also have a subtractive element. Yeah. That'll create this weird effect.
Until a little while ago, it was like nobody...
So it's almost like the things are colliding with each other in a way. It creates like an outline.
You don't listen, dude. I don't think you ever really hear me. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts. You don't listen. Anyway, I said, for my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do.
And then you can create a bunch of effects by doing things like log before it.
Cut our funding. We're closing down our offices next week.
Create different scales.
The city has cut funding across the board. Social services is part of that. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
They don't give a
You've
shit.
got light and dark particles now.
They really don't give a shit about people like
And you can only see the dark in the light, and you can only see the light in the dark. That is absolutely nuts. That's actually a really cool one.
Am I supposed to do that? No. Who do I talk to?
Oh. Oh. It was signed. Doing an absolute value. There we go. Shaders are cool, man. They are insanely powerful. You know what? This is pretty cool. I'm actually pretty happy with this. This looks like its own whole thing. Then let me try to run. Nope, too fast. I actually liked it better like this. I feel like I'm using log the wrong way. Oh, yeah, never mind. That is the wrong way. He talks about doing the wrong way and then makes infinity that corrupts the screen pixels. Oops. Maybe just doing actually POW. Just doing a simple exponent curve. Let me try a different attenuation of this too. Divided by ooh, that's cool. I'm happy with this. This looks wicked. I just need to get the coloring and maybe a bit of the attenuation. What if this would actually be better with more blur? Nah. Oh my god, I could put each particle differently along the sine wave. Yeah, so some are glowing and some are shadowy. That's nice. Do a little bit of a radius here on the particles. Oh god, no, too much. Too much. Yeah, this looks good. Now I just want to get the timing right. Almost like caustics. Yeah, I guess it does, those wavy patterns there. You have an integer step hash function. Oh, it's just the R3 point sampling. It is integer stepped, but you don't have to make it. It's a real number. You can multiply it by anything. That's exactly what it does. It multiplies by number related to the Fibonacci sequence for that dimension. Yeah, I'm liking this whole light and dark particle thing. One of the things I really need to go through and do is make the capture version of this not be really inefficient and go through files with FFmpeg, make it actually go through stdin one of these days. So here's my plan for programming streams. I've actually gone full in on the JavaScript WebGL game engine. We're just going to make an online WebGL game. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to fix up the stuff in this engine, the shader view. I'm going to do the neural network programming. I'm probably actually going to fix up the actual engine stuff in this, but it's actually not too far done. And so the crazy thing is I've gone all in on JavaScript, and it's actually like JavaScript, having HTML and CSS there for the UI and everything, like it makes development for it so much easier. So it hasn't actually been that crazy diving into JavaScript development. Yeah, I think this is cool. Like the mix of light and dark. That is actually like so cool. I'm gonna want to try. Oh yeah. You know what? I actually like that just by itself without the depth mixing. There we go, that's the shader. So I think I'm gonna screen cap this and I'm gonna put this on like Twitter or something. Either way, I don't want to name this light and dark. Something, I want to give it an actual good name. Something maybe to do with wave interference, because going on a lot here. Would it be too much to call it something like Ashes of Chaos or something like that? I feel like if you're calling it art, you gotta go all in and be like one of those. you gotta go hard. Right now it's just called blank. The experiment with waves. Writing your own. Why not keep going with this? I actually gotta go. And I kind of want to keep these as contained things within an hour, and I want to practice naming them. It should get easier naming them. Fuck it, I'm naming it Ashes of Chaos. We're good. It's the first one. It's all up from here, right? Alright. Well, thank you for watching the stream. It's completely dark now. Yeah, there is absolutely no light whatsoever. It's been great. Well, thanks for being here, Blue Dynamite. I will see you guys around. Thank you for watching. I should be here tomorrow with a full day of streaming. So, expect that. I might actually do a Subnautica stream tonight as well. So, good night. I will see you guys around, or if I don't see you around, good night. I also gotta get a light, and yeah, good evening. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.